Hello and welcome for anyone joining me for this nice, relaxing, mindful flow. So we're going to be super chilled out today, so I'm going to keep my cozies on. Um, but when you're ready, we'll start on your mat and we're going to start really nicely lying down on your mat. So come all the way down onto your back. Give your left knee a hug in. I'll just keep the right foot to the ground. So I'll give you a moment to meet me here. Good. Back of the neck nice and long, just drawing that left knee in. Taking a few deep breaths. So really thinking about the lower back still pressing down into the ground. And then we'll give the foot a little circle round. So you're circling that ankle. And then extend the leg up towards the sky, just gently holding the back of the leg. And you're pushing through the ball of the foot, and then we'll bend the knee, draw that back of the leg in, and then gently pushing up and drawing in. And as you push up, you're pressing the leg away and you're resisting with the hands slightly. So you're actually working the leg as you press and as you draw back in, just with that little bit of resistance from the hands, from the arms. Good. Next time you come up towards straight, hold up there, pushing through the foot. And then slow to release, lower that foot down. Start with the other side, hug that knee in. Nice deep breaths, lower back pressing down to the ground, back of the neck, nice and long. And then we'll do exactly the same again. So switching the grip to behind the leg, we'll give the ankle a little circle around. And then pushing up through the foot so the leg goes towards straight. And again, you've got that resistance as you come down, pushing the leg away, and resistance as you push back up. Good, so you're just resisting with the arms both ways so that the leg is active as you bend and straighten it. Good, and then the next time it straightens, hold it there, really pushing through the foot. And then take your time to bend the knee, lower both feet down. We'll bring both knees into the chest once more. And then rock a little, start from side to side, give the lower back a nice massage. And then we'll go back and forward a few times to come up to sitting at the top of your mat. Just regular cross-legged sitting position. Inhale to lengthen up through the top of your head. Exhale, twist round to your left. Think about the shoulders and the chest leading the twist. If you can, hand comes to the opposite knee, other hand back behind you. And you're really thinking about your upper spine, your thoracic spine, making the twist rather than the lower spine. The lower spine will twist a little. It's really the upper spine where you'll get that nice big twist around. Good, nice steady breath as you hold. And then on your next inhale, release back through center. Exhale to twist the opposite way. Again, hand against the knee, other hand back behind you. Nice big twist. Thinking that lower spine will maybe have a gentle twist, but be the upper thoracic spine where you'll really be twisting from. And then slow to release back through center. Good, make your way forward to all fours. So you can either go up over the knees or you can swing the legs around. And when you come to all fours, we're going to circle the head around. So you can drop the chin down, bring one ear to the side, bring the head back and then all the way round. And swap direction as and when it feels good to. And just notice As you go nice and slowly, if there are any bits that feel tight for you, maybe you hold there for a moment if there are. And then we're going to bring that movement into the shoulders. So you can give the shoulders a little sway from side to side, nice and loose. And then adding the movement into the hips. So maybe they go side to side, maybe they circle around. Good, and just moving the whole body however feels good for you. Don't worry what it looks like, if it feels a bit strange. Just going with what it feels like for your body. And then we'll ease our way back to child's pose. Rest the forehead and focus in on your breath as you rest down here. So your forehead is heavy, resting on the ground. Back of the neck nice and long. And as you focus on the breath, feel as though you're breathing into the whole body. So all the way to the fingertips and the toes as you take a deep inhale. Really emptying the body with every exhale. Good. On your next inhale, come up through all fours. Walk the hands a little bit further, maybe a hand length further. Tuck your toes, lift your hips, come to downward facing dog. Good. Looking for that nice upside down V shape. And then we're going to bring the left foot to the center of the mat and just press that left heel down. You can lift the right foot. Maybe the right foot just hooks behind, creates a little bit of weight to help that left heel press down. Nice stretch, maybe for the calf or the ankle, depending where you're tight in your body. Good, and then swapping to the other side. So same again, using the other foot to just help anchor down that heel towards the ground. Holding nice and steady as you breathe. And then slow to release. On your next inhale, come to a straight arm plank. And then we'll lower slowly all the way down to the ground and release. Inhale, roll the shoulders back, lifting up to your cobra. And then from your cobra, we're going to cross the arms over. So you're bringing one hand underneath and then the other arm the opposite way. And then you're just squeezing the fingertips away from one another, leaning your weight forward. If it doesn't feel good for your body, then don't feel that you have to do this. It can be a really nice stretch for the shoulders as you crisscross or shoelace the arms away from one another. And then slow to lift back up. We're going to unravel the arms and do exactly the same the other way. So whichever arm was on the bottom now goes onto the top. And again, the arms are reaching away from one another. Some of you will be able to get the forehead to the ground. And then slow to release back up. We're going to stay down on the forearms, so elbows are beneath the shoulders, and then bring your left knee up and out to the side. So the knee's coming in line with the hips, and the foot stays in line with the knee. So you've got about a 90-degree angle at the knee. And then you're just gently pressing the forearms into the ground, and you're feeling this left hip heavy. You're not wrenching it down to the ground, but you're just feeling it heavy as you press down and feel gentle opening in the hips. If it's too much, you can bring the knee back a little. Just holding there, pressing that knee down. So you're activating by feeling as though you're pushing the knee down into the ground. And then slow to release that leg back behind you. And then exactly the same on the other side. So the right knee comes up and out to the side. And you bring the foot in line. You're still on the forearms with the upper body. And again, you're feeling like you're pushing that right knee down into the ground and gently also pressing the right hip down towards the ground. Good. Holding nice steady breath. And then slow to release that knee back behind you. Hands slide back beneath the shoulders, toes tuck under, lift the hips, downward facing dog. And holding nice and still for a few deep breaths there. And the knees lower down to all fours once more. And hips move back to child's pose. But as we come to child's pose, we're really going to press the fingertips down, lift the palms of the hands. Feel the hips really heavy hanging back as we kind of claw back through the fingertips. It feels almost like you're hanging. If you don't quite feel it, you can always walk the fingertips an inch or two further forward. Maybe feel it that little bit more. And you're really thinking about the outer arm, so your triceps wrapping down towards the ground. And then slow to come back up. We're going to walk the hands even further forward, maybe 2 more hand lengths. And again, press through the fingertips. And this time, hang the hips back, and the hips might stay that little bit higher. You can rest your forehead down to the ground. And you're really pressing through the fingertips again, clawing as you feel the hips heavy, hanging up and back. And then slow to lift back up. Good. Walk the hands back in. We're going to make our way back down onto our back. So cross the legs over or swing them around, coming all the way down onto your back. And as you come down, give both knees a hug to your chest. Use the left arm to hug around both knees and then roll the whole body over to the left, keeping a hold of those legs. The right arm can nice and inhale, stretch it out in front of you. Exhale, open it out, reaching the arm back and over. And then on your next inhale, bring the arm back over. And exhale to open and twist. Inhale back over. Exhale to open, and then holding there for a few breaths, just feeling your body really unwind into the twist. If you find it's too much on the shoulder or too much of a twist, this top knee, you can kind of release it and ease it back a little. Or if you find you can go a bit further, you might find you can bring the top knee right on top of the bottom knee, or even that little bit further past the knee. So you're just finding a twist that feels good and works for your body. And then bringing the right arm back over, roll back onto your back. And bring the right arm around both shins, roll over to that right hand side. Inhale, reach the left arm across. Exhale, open the left arm out to the side. Inhale, slowly back over. Exhale, Open, nice big twist. Inhale to close. And exhale to open. And then again, this time we'll stay there, really reaching through the fingertips. Again, adjust the legs so they're in a position that works for you. You're not forcing yourself into this twist. And again, you want to feel it more on the upper back, the thoracic spine, that has that rotational mobility. The lower spine, your lumbar spine, doesn't quite have that same capacity. And that's because of the shape of the facet joints, so the joints between each vertebra of the spine. Good, and then bring that left arm slowly back across, roll back onto your back. And then you're going to bring the feet down to the ground. Gently squeeze the glutes to lift the hips. And then either the hips can sway side to side or they can circle around. You're just going nice and loose in the hips, allowing the lower back to really relax and ease off with that little bit of movement from the hips. Good. Slow to lower the hips down. We're going to bring soles of the feet together, knees apart, and just rest for a moment with those knees apart. Hands come to your belly, and your focus comes into your breath and breathing nice and deep, right the way down into your belly. As you inhale, your hands rise. As you exhale, your hands lower. When you're ready, after you've taken a few deep breaths, just bring those knees back in. Rock side to side. And then we'll go back and forth to come up to sitting. Good. Finding yourself in a nice, comfortable sitting position. Bring your hands together, give them a nice rub together, create a little bit of heat between the palms. And then you can bring those hands to your shoulders and your neck, wherever it's needed. Just giving yourself that little bit of a massage, maybe on your shoulders, down your arms, all the way to your hands. Good, and maybe even on the legs. So starting from the top of the legs, working your way down to the feet, and then working your way back up again. Good, namaste. Have a lovely evening for those of you that have joined me live, or have a lovely day if you've joined me at another time. It's nice to sometimes have a really slow, relaxing, chilled out yoga, so I hope you really enjoyed that. If you are new, don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and if you're coming again, then do check out all the videos. I've got new videos coming weekly, so do check out because there's always new ones to try. Good, have a lovely, lovely day. Bye.